So welcome to the second episode and probably the last episode of my bike ride to Upper Mustang. And as I said, we have moved away from Tumba Lake and right now I am moving towards Kagbini, and from probably in Kagbini we'll have the lunch before we head towards Upper. Let's see. I mean, you can see the road, guys. It's so great, at least here. And I'm pretty sure the road still Kagbini is really good, but I'm not sure beyond Kagbini. I mean, see the road for yourself. It was so relaxing to ride in this section. And of course there's some off-road patch for a few hundred meters. A few here and there, the roads again gets better. So that's the up and down, but mostly, guys, the roads are as beautiful as you can see right now. Okay. Now we are at Kagbini and lunch खाएर we'll head towards Upper. The name of this restaurant is Joni Cass Restaurant. We had our lunch here, the Nepali dal bhat. The food was okay and the menu price was also fine. This restaurant is in the middle of the Kagbini Bazaar. We spent around 45 minutes here. After our lunch, we wasted no time and headed towards Upper. The first challenge was to cross a river which was recently damaged by the flood here in the Kagbini. We thought about crossing the river but eventually gave up because we saw a couple stuck in the river trying to cross it. So we had no other option than to turn back and look for some alternative way. So finally, indeed, talking with the locals, we found out there is an alternate way when we cross this small bridge which leads to Old Kagbini village. We had no plans to ride inside the village itself, but here we are exploring the old village. And the path was just enough to fit our motorcycles, hardly. And the villagers were surely not expecting us to ride this way. As you can see, there was people spreading out their rice grain and crops along the middle of the path, and we can clearly see their angry faces when we ride past them. Hopefully those people will be gone when we return back from Upper. Just before when we were about to reach the main road, there was a 40-degree uphill rough patch which we need to cross. I got stuck due to lack of any traction in the road. I managed to move my bike ahead with some assistance. Really, my CV350 is really not meant for this off-road patch. And to my surprise, the road ahead looks good. I don't know for how many kilometers ahead. And we met this couple who were also moving to Upper, and they were saying it's the second attempt to Upper. Yesterday they had to turn back the midway because one of their friends has altitude sickness. So today they are moving to Upper again. So we are moving ahead and we really don't know for how long the road is this good, because for sure at some point there will be a full-on off-road. The wind over here is crazy wild. It was extremely windy. The wind was trying to push me sideways, so I had to be very careful when I was riding. But regardless of the wind, I'm really enjoying my ride here. Don't know for how many kilometers ahead, but at least we're enjoying it right now. And just as I was having fun, I see an off-road patch. And yes, I think this is the kind of road we'll be riding the whole way. Now, the beginning of maybe 5 or 10 years from now, we'll have a better road. But for now, we have to ride this road, which is full enough road. This is Chusang village. We are at Chusang. हजुर केही सुनिएन भयो हजुर गयो हुन्छ त्यो यहाँ मोटरसाइकल बनाउने ठाउँ कतै छ कता छ
पाँच किलोमिटर उतापट्टि हो
ए
5 मिटर उतापट्टि के धेरै गाडीहरू आउँछ बाइकहरू सानोतिनो
बाइकहरू नि हेर्दै लाने हैन उठ्या छ अरे अलिकता त्यो पुलको अलि 5 मिटर उठ्यानिर एउटा मोटर गाडी बनाउने ठाउँ छ अरे तिमीले हेर्दिन सक्छ अरे
एउटा के
बाइकको गियर लिभरै भएको छ देखाइदिउँ न ल हेर ल यो भएको छ ट्राइमको ल त्यहाँ एक्चुअली हामी हेरेर चेक गर्दैछौँ त्यहाँ जुगाड लाउनु पऱ्यो लडेको त खिच्न पाइएन लडेको खिच्न पाएन सो एउटा जुगाड गर्दैछौँ हामी फेल बिकज अफ विन्ड ब्लास्ट अनि ब्रेक लिभर चाहिँ स्न्याप द विन्ड ब्रेक लिभर and he's trying to fix walk around. A friend of mine had his broken brake lever fixed after a crash that happened in the road due to extreme wind, and he also sustained some minor injuries, but he has decided to move ahead regardless. By the way, this is my second biking trip to Upper Mustang. First time I traveled to Upper Mustang to Lomanthang was back in 2021. I came here on my Aprilia RX 125. It was a fun little bike and I still remember I had no trouble riding in this kind of terrain. But in my CV350, it's not the same story. It's really hard riding in a cruiser like CV350 Hness. The major thing that is on our side is the weather. The weather was damn clear and it was the perfect sunny day for a ride. A little bit hot, but we really managed that. So you don't see much tourists going up in this region. That's the main reason. Because just to enter this Upper Mustang, they have to pay $500. So the time of the day is 3:15 in the afternoon, and we are still on the route to Lomanthang. The windy sir, and the roads are pretty much like this all the way so far. I can feel it. My Hness suspension was working really hard, pushing up and down and up and down. But yeah, I could feel it in my bum as well. So you'll see most of the time I was saddling in the road due to extreme off-road because of continuous play of those front and rear suspension. This is working so hard and around 30 minutes. Ramkar, Sapang, Lomanthang. So हामी यता जान्छौँ. We are at Charan. Quick tea around 15-20 minutes and after a quick tea break we're moving to Lomanthang. Now यहाँबाट चाहिँ कुनै भिलेजहरु छैन. Will take an hour, around 1 hour लाग्छ. So probably will take more than an hour for us. Let's see. Now I don't think we'll be stopping anywhere, and the time of the day is 4:35 in the afternoon, so probably we'll get there by 5:30 or 6 hopefully. Me and Amir were continuously connected in the intercom, and we were talking about if we had the CRF or any adventure bike, it would have been more fun in this road. Our Hness, our CV350 RS is definitely not meant for this road. We were imagining if we had even X-Pulse, it would be so easy and it would have more fun to ride, but it was really pushing the limit of our bikes and CV350. As we talk about Honda CRF 300L, just to let you know, in Nepal it will cost around 25 lakhs. I mean, the starting price is around 21 or 22, it goes up to 25. So it was the Honda Nepal, I don't know what's wrong with them, but the price of CRF, I don't know what they were thinking, but the price tag of Honda CRF is really mad. And some fanboys are still buying that bike. We know that bike is really good. We've heard a lot good thing about CRF, but the pricing here for that bike is really crazy. That's really crazy, man. 21 lakhs for a 300cc bike, a single cylinder bike. Just imagine. Just because it has a Honda tag, I believe. One thing you might be wondering why this road has so less traffic. I mean, the tourist here has to get a special permission to ride in this section, and especially in Upper Mustang, the main factor is the cost. I mean, I heard they charge around $500 for entry to Upper Mustang. I'm not sure, but that's the region we'll see so less tourists here. There's no such restriction for Nepalese, but for tourists, including Indians, they have to pay a hefty amount to go to Upper Mustang. I think the government should consider revising this rule for tourists. So finally we are here, guys. We are at Lomanthang, which is Upper Mustang, and as you can see on my right side, that's the gate of the Lomanthang village. So yeah, guys, this is it. Hey guys, this is the Lomanthang village. This is the gate, the entry to the oldest village in Upper Mustang. It was a fun little ride. We really enjoyed it. We were really exhausted by this ride on our Honda CB350 Hness. So the time was almost like 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So we were just looking for a hotel here. So from here we check in to a hotel called Hotel Peace, I think. So the next day we're planning to go to the KoraLa border. Morning, guys, from Lomanthang, and we stayed at Hotel Hotel Peace. Now we are heading towards the border, which is around 2 hours to 2.5 hours. The distance is just 21 kilometers, but it's going to take around 2 hours for us because of the terrain. The roads are not good. So injured, he's staying behind. So it's going to take around 2 hours to 3 hours. So it's the time of the day. It's around 6:45 in the morning. So we should be back by 4 hours in the hotel. So we'll have the lunch and then we'll head again. त्यो बोर्डर जाने यतैबाट हो यताबाट जाने यता जाने हो दुईटा बाटो छ है
एउटा ओह्रालो छ ओह्रालो नझर्नु तपाईं सिधा यस्तो लेफ्ट साइड जानु न
लेफ्ट
साइड रिङ रोड राम्रो छ तलको भएर अलि नराम्रो छ के
हजुर
एउटा भिडियो बनाउँदै छ
हजुर
त्यो अलि भिडियो छ ओह्रालो नझर्नु लेफ्ट साइडतिर लाग्नु है लेफ्ट साइड लाग्नु यस्तो घुमेर आउनु पारिबाट रोजर छ घुमेर जानु
हस् त ओके I had some confusion on the road. Google Map shows the path, but it doesn't work quite well. APF हो यहाँ रिकर्ड नगर भन्छ तिनीहरूले हेलमेट खोल्नु यहाँ राखेर त्यहाँ अलिक अगाडि राखौँ न बाइक यहाँ राखौँ अनि त्यहाँ इन्ट्री गर्नुपर्छ
उमेर 30 वर्ष 9849 हामी आज के
लोमान्थाङबाट आएको
घर काठमाडौँ अर्को नाम भनेको
फाँसी समात्यो त्यो चाहिँ
माथि
check in done. Now we're moving ahead. That's still inclining and roads here are fully off-road, pretty off-road side, and bike ma chai second gear bhanda mathi chai jana sakeko chaina. Second and first, you need an adventure bike to enjoy the at the fullest. Yesto bike ma chai अलि गाह्रै हुन्छ. Suspension is not good. एकदम थ्रो गरेर हातमा. So I get fatigued too soon to ride this kind of cruiser bike. But you need an adventure or an enduro bike. That's the reason I am missing my Aprilia. Somehow I feel पहिला भन्दा रोड यहाँको वर्स भइसक्यो. पहिला यस्तो पनि बिग्रेको थिएन क्या. अलि जस्ट सेटल खालको थियो होइन. अहिले चाहिँ अलि झन् अफरोड प्याच अलिक धेरै बम्पी भएछ क्या रोड सेक्सन विथ रक्स फाइन रक्सहरू. लिटरली त्यहाँको एट्र्याक्सन भनेको जस्ट त्यो नेपाल चाइनाको पिलर हो. द्याट्स द ओन्ली एट्र्याक्सन. अदरवाइज देयर इज नथिङ. इट्स अ डेजर्ट आउट देयर. In a small camp in Nepal side. So another attraction of this KoraLa border, or say this road, is a single line stretch. There is stretch ma chai machari kudaunu huncha. That's the border. If you can see the China side, this all building China side and Nepal side ma khasai kehi chaina. I know, हैन. So yeah, ल तिम्रो भिडियो खिचिदिन्छु. Now approaching the border, almost at 60. मजाले इजी 70 छ नि. यही स्ट्रेच त हो नि हामी बाइक कुदाउने भनेको. तिम्रो जुन त्यो देख्छौ नि बम्पी छ, अलि लाइन सेलेक्ट गरेर कुदाउने के हेर न. My second time on Nepal-China border, the KoraLa border. Welcome to KoraLa Pass, guys. This is the far north you can go, the more travel road to China. Woo! Khatra. Khatra, khatra. अरे हामी फोटो खिच्छौँ. हजुर
कफीहरू पिउनु भयो पाल्नु हुने.
ए कफी पाउँछ? ओहो 3 वर्ष अगाडि त केही थिएन त यार. ओहो
ड्रिङ्कहरू पाउँछ.
कफी पाउँछ नि त भयो.
त्यहाँबाट पाल्नु पाउँछ. कि पालेर अनि जाने बेला पुग्नुहुन्छ.
हजुर
त्यो त कफी पिएर अनि जाने बेला पुग्नुहुन्छ तपाईँ.
त्यस्तो के हामी यसरी यसरी राख्नु पऱ्यो. हामी यसरी राख न टक्क यो पिलर आउने गरी. यो त चाइनिज बाइक होइन भने चाइनाबाट आएको. पछि गएर खिचाउला नि, त्यहाँ गएर फोटो खिच्न त पाइहाल्छ नि. मान्छे त पाइहाल्यो होइन. बाइक चाहिँ किन बाइक जानु नदिने होइन न. त्यहाँ त्यो पिलरसम्म त दिन्थ्यो त पहिला. होइन पिलरसम्म त बाइक राखेर जानु दिन्थ्यो. कफी खाइदिउँ अनि फोटो खिचौँ गइदिइहालौँ. ब्याक फ्रम द बोर्डर खासै खिच्न दिएन न. Alright guys, moving back to Lomanthang from the border. The time of the day already 8:30 in the morning. So we'll head down as soon as possible. Lomanthang बाट चाँडो तल जाने प्लान हो हाम्रो. So this is the stretch I've been talking about. मजाको stretch छ. कुदाउनु मजा आउँछ क्या. So not the new experience but definitely the better one because the weather is good. Last time it was extremely windy, not this time. Alright, mission KoraLa version 2 completed भन्नु पर्यो. ओहो मेरो रेकर्ड भइरहेछ. गयो ब्याट्री. ल KoraLa Pass for the second time. It's done and dusted. I don't know when the third one be. Third time अब कहिले आउँछ don't know, but did it for the second time and I feel wonderful, guys. Motorcycle enthusiast, then this is a must visit place. हैन गोपाल ठाउँ हो यो चाहिँ. कस्तो छ हेर ल्यान्डस्केप. बट क्रुजिङ बाइकलाई चाहिँ दुःख हुन्छ है गाइज. I'm riding a cruising bike. If you have adventure then you'll have a separate level of fun. चाख दुख्छ क्या ह्यान्डलिङ हातमा ढ्याङ ढ्याङ हान्छ होइन. So comfort level चाहिँ छैन यो बाइकमा but regardless it's fun. I still prefer it's fun for me. Now the plan is to have lunch in Lomanthang, then we'll head back to Jomsom, sorry, to Muktinath, then head back. Maybe we'll stay today at Tatapani or Beni, I don't know. Depends upon how quick we can descend. Look at the landscape. यस्तो मजाको छ यहाँ landscape हेर्दै मजाको छ के हैन ल यो पाटो हेर्यो नि मजाले के यता पनि कस्तो मजा छ हेर न I'm just wondering यो नेपालको पार्ट हो कि इन्डियाको के अरे चाइनाको पार्ट हो not sure but looks like it's Nepal part. यता पनि नेपालकै पार्ट हुन्छ यतातिर चाहिँ चाइनिज होला नि त्यहाँ टावरहरू छ हैन यता पनि टावर छ so I don't know. ल खिचिरहेछ जाऊ न सुइँ पासो फ्लाइ बाई देऊ ल सर If you're a bike enthusiast and you love adventure riding, then I think this is the road I would recommend to you. Not in a bike like Honda Hness or the Royal Enfield Classic, but maybe with adventure bikes like the Himalayan or the KTM Adventure or similar, or even X-Pulse I would say. I myself being a motorcycle enthusiast, I watch lots of YouTube motovlogs and I've seen lots of YouTubers giving a good feedback on this trail here and how they talk about the good things and the road condition here in this Upper Mustang. Well, I even saw some Indian YouTubers and even Indian motovloggers compare this trail with Ladakh and Spiti. They believe the adventure riding here is more challenging than Ladakh and Spiti. I see most of the Indian riders coming to Lower Mustang ride, especially to visit Muktinath, which is quite popular, and few even takes the permission to do this Upper Mustang trip as well. So I think it's now the time to end the vlog here. We'll see you soon on my next vlog. Till then, bye bye, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not, and please share this video as well. Alright, bye bye.